All right, I'll go ahead and get started. Try to get dry here a little bit. Incredible game, incredible environment. Start off by thanking our students, our alumni. It was the best environment since I've been here. It was loud almost the entire game, and so we don't take that for granted. So I want to make sure we say thank you and please come back. But great game. Every time we play Memphis, it just seems like it's always that way. We had to have this win. Gary, you asked me that yesterday. I didn't want to say that, but we were in a must-win situation just because, and we put ourselves there. But we also have played the hardest schedule thus far of all the teams. So, and I said it just a few minutes ago to these guys, that after that Florida-Atlanta game, I said something good's going to happen to us. Something good happened to us. And so, almost deja vu. Sion didn't rebound it. He hit it again. Same position. Yeah, so, but again, ask these guys questions. I can't tell you how proud I am of these guys.
Jaylen, exact same scenario. If you were the better angle this time, what did you think at all about contesting that shot with the ball in the last game?
After the Florida-Atlanta game, I was questioning myself a lot whether I should have challenged the shot or should I just let him shoot it. But talked to the coach, they told me I did the right thing. So coming down, I seen Sion hit the ball, and I knew I didn't want them to get a good look at it. So I just knew I had to close out as hard as I can. And I actually ended up getting a piece of the ball. And once I knew I got a piece of the ball, just excitement just hit me then.
Yeah. Did you look around at the referee? You did foul, but did you look around?
No, I didn't. I was ready for the horn to go off.
The referees wouldn't have got out of here this today. They wouldn't have got out today. They got out last time. They wouldn't have got out this building today.
When you tapped it out, did you have an uh-oh moment when you saw how much time was left? Or?
I mean, the good news is there's only a second on the clock, not much time for an uh-oh moment, but quickly realized, come down with it 2 hands, game's over.
Yeah.
Learning from mistakes. Forbes bailed me out, so appreciate you as always.
That would have been in your position without your performance. I think that the only time you ever scored more points was last year against Memphis. Just what did you have working today?
Guys are finding me. I mean, it's really nothing crazy. I haven't looked at a stat sheet, but I didn't feel like I did anything outside of myself. Same looks I'm getting all year, but came at a big time, and I'm thankful for it.
He said it was a must-win. You feel the same way?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All the way coming into the game, we knew it was going to be a physical game, so we knew coming in we had to fight full 40 minutes. One thing we did today, we broke the game down into segments, which I feel like we got to do more often. So just every media timeout, just telling each other, focus on the next 4 minutes and play as hard as you can for those next 4 minutes. And I just can't I just can't explain how proud I am of the guys, man. I mean, multiple times we could have folded, but we didn't. We just kept fighting, and we got rewarded.
You didn't score much, but you did a lot to help the team win. What does that say about where this team has evolved and win that way?
I've been saying it all year long, man. I don't need to go out there and get 20 just for us to win. I don't care whether I score or not. I just want to win at this point. My last year here, I can do all the scoring, man. The individual stuff don't matter to me right now. The only thing that I don't have is championship right now. Man. I know I'm going to need all 15 other guys plus the coaching staff to win the championships. So that's just my mindset.
David Jones was kind of unstoppable in the second half. What makes him such an incredibly tough guy to defend?
You just know how to get to his spots. Once you got a player who knows how to get to his spot as good as he does, it's just us to stop him. We just tried our best to make him shoot challenge shots, and if he hit a challenge shot, just kudos to him.
I looked at one point in the stat sheet, and your team was 19 for 50, and this was 26 for 51, and you were only down 6 right in the game. This is where we did force some turnovers. You got to foul line a lot. What did you think of the keys to winning?
Well, this is how a lot of our games have gone. This time I thought we did a good job of staying together and moving the basketball. We talked about it before. We got to bottle this up and take it on the road, because sometimes what happens on the road, we try to individualize and try to do it ourselves, defensively even sometimes, And so I thought that we've learned from that. We talked a lot about that. We even practiced that a little bit yesterday. Some in games things aren't going to go well, but we could control shot selection, some of those things. But again, I mean, I had a feeling this game was going to come down. It always does. 2 really good teams, and again, I'm just so proud of how we handled ourselves. And then, but again, I've got to say this. Tulane's coming a long way. I am proud to be the coach here when I see that crowd out there. Not that I advocate storming the floor, but if there was a time in a school that deserved it, we deserve that. So I'm happy for our students to be able to do that.
I think there was a 53-game losing streak that y'all snapped against ranked opponents. To be able to do that and to have that kind of a moment, what does that all mean to you?
I didn't even know that was. I didn't know that. I haven't been here for all 53 of those games, so I don't know. But thanks for telling me that. When you're in a moment, man, you're just worried about winning the next one, and so I didn't even know Memphis was even ranked. So that just shows you how much I get. I'm so consumed with what we do. I don't watch a lot of other stuff. I'm more where I know it doesn't matter whether Memphis is ranked or not. They're good. That's all that matters. They're good, and that's what I want people to say about us.
How important was it to get Malcolm Dandridge in foul trouble because he was blocking at Josh in the first half and it was a little easier to score?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job. I also knew that he started to wear down a little bit, and we wanted to attack him. I thought Colin did a good job in the second half. We kind of got on Colin hard at halftime because I didn't think he had played aggressively in the first half. But then he came out in the second half and made him defend. And when you make him defend like that, all of a sudden he can't block every shot.
Coach, can you talk about your relationship with Coach Hardaway? I saw the two of you guys squaring up against each other after the last couple.
Yeah, I just want to, he's a much better basketball player than me, than I ever. But I got a little boxing skills. I wanted Penny to know that a little bit. But I think Penny's doing a great job. I really do. He gets a hard time a lot of time, but I think he's doing a hell of a job there. This is probably in my, the least talented team that he's at, but he's coaching those guys up, and I think he's just doing a great job.
You take him one-on-one, you come out on top?
Yeah. I get one hit, then I'm leaving. I'm out. One swing, I'm done. And if he swings at me, I'm falling down. Game over.
You've seen the redemption of this and being able to get that go-ahead bucket and then ended up holding babies afterwards. How long are you going to keep all those moments in your head?
And these are the moments we played for. 4 years here. It's our first time beating a ranked opponent. Getting a home conference win always feels good, but doing it with the Tulane community is what really makes it special. Like having all the fans and New Orleans locals running on the floor, students running on the floor, that's the special part about playing basketball at Tulane and in the city.
Hey, Jaylen. Obviously, you've had a very inconsistent shooting streak so far this season. How do you stay mentally in the game? How do you work through those shooting struggles?
Just trusting the work that I put in. Sion, I can tell you that anytime I miss a good shot, Sion is coming right back to me, shoot the next one. He's making sure I'm keep shooting the ball. Coach Hunter, the same thing. But me personally, I can miss one, and my next mentality is just going to get a stop. We get a stop, we can come back. I don't care who's scoring the ball. I just try to get my hands on the ball some type of way, whether it's deflections or rebounds or whatever it is. So I lean on my defense for sure.
Sion, were you surprised on the inbound three that they put you up at because they just let you take it and shoot it?
I'm going to, for the first time, probably last time, give Coach Hunter a compliment.
Hold on, let's let everybody. I want to make sure everybody write this down.
Never mind.
I want everybody write this down. Come on,
Never
write
mind.
it down.
Never mind. I take it back. No, we're just learning from mistakes. A few games ago, Florida Atlantic did the same thing. Forbes looked to kick it in, and Martin sprinted off me from the corner, got a steal. That's just two seniors making adjustments, and Coach Hunter may or may not have had a part to play in that adjustment.
Hey, Coach. So you played against a good shot blocker today in Malcolm Dandridge.
Yeah.
How do you work on trying to avoid, getting those, shots contested, shots blocked?
Yeah, we don't worry about that. You just keep attacking, and I think what you saw, we kept attacking and wore him down. And so what happens if you just stay away and just shoot jump shots, then you play right in their hands. We're never gonna back down for anybody. We block it, so be it, but we're gonna keep coming. And that's what you got to do against a shot block. You got to keep going right at it. And he wore down, and Colin was able to just go right at him in that second half.
Also, Kevin Cross, 4 fouls pretty late into that second half. How do you trust, what's that relationship like? How do you trusting him to stay in there with all those at that time left?
Yeah, I trust and sometimes overtrust my guys. I'm going to ride with these guys here. Too big of a game. I thought personally those guys that came in first half did a nice job, but I'm going to ride with our best players on the floor at that particular. They've been up in a lot of basketball. They know how to not foul, and Kevin showed that.
Ron, I'm not sure if you answered this already, but Memphis was up, I think 7 with 9 something to go. Kevin had 4 fouls. It seemed like the game was heading in the direction of being over.
Yeah.
Winning. What changed, and how were you able to hold them to 0 field goals in the last 5 minutes there?
Yeah, you might want to write this down. Incredible coaching. absolute flat out, man, just great. No, again, you guys probably haven't seen us play a lot, but our game seems to always be this way. We get down, we come back. We get down, we come back. Remember the Florida Atlantic game? We were down 3 or 4 times, came back. That's what this group does. It'd be nice sometimes if we can just get a lead and just keep it, and I can just sit down. But I don't worry about team gets down on us. We're always going to fight. Sion's yelling in the huddle. We're all, didn't matter the score. We keep fighting. These guys have been, we've come back a lot of times since we've been here. So that's, long as it's got some time on that clock, we're gonna keep going at it.
Was there anything different defensively that you did I mean, they went
Yeah.
home and they didn't hit a shot.
Well, we were. I don't want to give out too much for secrets, to be honest with you, because we still got to play them again. But we did a couple things that changed it. We were rotating some things in our matchup that I thought helped us. I thought when we did the one rotation to stop Dangerous from ducking in, he was kind of killing us early, and we kind of changed our coverage a little bit. And I don't know if he scored again after we did that.
I know it's more of a football thing, but you really never had a Gatorade back?
No. I'm sticky. I'm cold, man. This is I always thought it was cool when I saw it on television. It ain't that cool, man. I could have gone without this. I was going out to celebrate tonight, but I got to go home and change. I'm freezing, man. There's nothing fun about it outside the wind.
Coach, a couple of questions. One, I saw you kissing your cross late in the game. Man, what were you thinking in that particular moment?
Man, everybody knows I'm a believer, and I just, man, I pray on everything. I pray that I get dry here, but just again, the environment, what it does, it relaxes me. It's one of those things I've done for years. It relaxes me, and everybody knows that, prayer works, and sometimes prayer is better than guys just actually going to do it. So just praying, man. And you're always going to see me. I do it in the restaurant, in the bathroom, everywhere. I'm always praying. I need God's help.
And additionally, I know it's always easy in the public eye, even for the team to be optimistic and say you're going to bounce back. But what really about this team had placed faith in you that they would bounce back from the Florida Atlantic and have some performance?
Because I've said before, we've been through a lot, man. All of us, we've been through COVID together. We've been through hurricanes together. We've been to China together. We've been through a lot. You guys have no idea the things that we've been through a lot. So with all the things in the last 3-4 years that we've all been through, man, we're tight. We believe in each other, and so that's the beauty of it. So if these are first year guys, that's one thing, but man, we've been through a lot. So being down 8 in the game is the least of our concerns. Being in China with no food. That. We just did that a few months ago.
First top 10 win for this program since 1983. What does this mean for y'all's club and the school, and what does it mean?
Well, you guys are throwing nuggets out. I didn't know that either. No, it's great for the university. It's great for the school. It's great for these guys, to be honest with you. But again, I mean, we this isn't our first time beating Memphis. We beat them before. But again, there's such a storied program. So every time we get an opportunity to win, it's great. But that's for people to talk about. I don't think we one time thought about if they were ranked and beating them and what that really means. That doesn't, this means nothing if we don't turn around and take care of our business on Wednesday.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.